Hello again and welcome back to another tutorial. So today I thought I'd do something a little bit different and do a ukulele tutorial. The song I'm going to be teaching is Ho Hey by the Lumineers. I hope you enjoy. So now to get into the structure of the song. So Ho Hey is played with an intro, 2 verses and a chorus, 1 verse and a chorus, a bridge and a chorus to finish. The trickiest part of the song is the verse and the intro because there's some quite quick chord changes. So I'm going to just break this down as much as I can to make sure it's as easy to follow as possible. Don't worry, I am going to put a full playthrough of the song at the end of the video. If anything's a little bit unclear, it might be a bit easier to just watch me playing it and then hopefully you'll be able to follow along. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it. So let's get right into it with the chords we're going to need today. So Ho Hey only uses 4 chords. 4 basic chords is all you need to play the song. So the first chord we're going to need is a C chord. So the way that is played is you will put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the bottom string and play the other 3 strings open. Okay, that's all you need, pretty straightforward. You can use any finger you like here, but I prefer to use the ring finger because that makes it easier to change to the next chords, and that's the only reason. The second chord we're going to need is the F chord, and we do that by putting your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, the G string. You leave the 2nd string open. You put your index finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string here, and then play the last string open again. That's the F chord. The 3rd chord we're going to need is A minor, and this one is super easy because you just put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. So F is here, you just remove your index finger and you've got your A minor here. And the final chord we're going to need is the G chord. So you leave the 1st string open, the G string open. You put your index finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. You put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. And then put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the bottom string, the last string. And that's the G chord. I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. So now you know how to play the chords, you need to learn when to play them. So the intro and the verse is actually the trickiest part of the song, I think, because it involves quite a quick change from the C to the F. So the way that we get around this, the way we figure this out, is by counting the timing. So I am going to be counting in 4s, and you can also count in 8s if it's easier, but I'll be counting in 4s. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and is one full pattern. So it's C for 4, and then F for 1 half beat, and then back to C. So C and 2 and 3 and 4 and C and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? If you're counting in 8s, it's C for 7 and F for 1, and then back to C again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for the intro, you repeat that pattern 4 times, and then into the verse it's repeated again. So there's 5 lines in the verse. The first 4 lines are played the same, and then for the last line of the verse we're using our A and our G. So it's C for 4 and F for 1, and then A minor for 2, G for 2, and C for 4. Okay? And 2 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's for the very last line of the verse, and the rest is just the C, F. Okay? So this is how it would go with the first verse. I've been trying to do it right. pattern repeats, you just do that again for the second verse, which comes right after the first verse, and then we're into the chorus. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. That's out the way. So the chorus is totally easy because it's the exact same as what you played at the end of the first verse. So it's A minor for 2, G for 2, C for 4. That's for the first line of the chorus. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. And then for the second line, it's A minor for 2, G for 2, and then we're just back into the C and F pattern of the verse, okay? I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So we're bleeding out. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. So after the chorus, we're straight back into another verse, then another chorus, and then we're straight into the bridge. So the bridge is played slightly differently, but it's totally straightforward again. So the way this is played, it is F for 4, G for 2, C for 2, then F for 4, G for 4, then F for 4, G for 2, C for 2, and then we're straight back into another chorus, okay? Bleed, I don't know where I belong, I don't know where I went wrong, but I can write a song. So the first one that we're going to be using is the one that we use for the C and the F. And the way I play this is down, down, up, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down. Okay? Sounds like a lot, just play along and it makes sense. So down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Okay? So the second strumming pattern that I would use is for anything involving the A, G and C, so the very end of the verse, and for the choruses, and this also works for the bridge too. So this one is super simple. This is down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, for each chord, down, down, up, down, up. Super straightforward. So when we put that together, it's something like down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up. Okay, I'm tripping over myself a little bit here, but if you watch, I'll go super slow and it should make a little bit more sense. So that's us come to the end of another tutorial. Hopefully you found it easy enough to follow. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. You can also find me on Facebook at Lily F Music, and you can just shoot me a message if you have any queries, anything that you didn't understand. You can just let me know and I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Your support absolutely means the world to me. I'm really glad that these tutorials seem to be reaching people. So if you enjoy it, please give it a like, give me a wee subscribe, and maybe share it if you really enjoy it. Thanks again. Take care. Ho. Hey. Ho. Hey. I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my bed. along with me, you must sweet